would probably help, so thought I might hop on here for a bit. Great. Get a 6, 5, easy 6. He's slow. So one's down, and I think he's down. Okay, we did get 2 here. Where is they? So the bear grind is fairly simple, so I thought I would do this. This is my second grind, basically. Bear. Hey, the 5 got stuck in place. Looks like we got him too, so I'm gonna go ahead and add 3 to our counter. Got him. Let's check, make sure he wasn't no rare fur. No. Okay, let's work our way down here. Just grab a 4-wheeler here. It's gonna make it a little bit easier. There, here, this guy is. Pull up on him. Got him. I'll hop on over here. So this is actually my first stream. This is also my first actual, not my first ever actual grind, but it's my first grind I've took really serious. And I actually really want a Great One Bear, so. Now, I know most people are like, Glacier sucks. Nah, I'm hoping for Glacier, Cream, or Spirit. Chestnut and Spotted, I don't like that much. I'm just not big fans of them, so. Let's go ahead, hop down to a new lake here. No bears down here. It's almost the end of bear time. What prints are these? Oh, that's muleys. Nothing down here. So let's go ahead and move up here. These 2 top lakes I usually go to last because when I'm rotating, I kind of like going to my worst lakes first, then my best lakes last for some reason. We are stuck inside of the tent. Yeah, I don't know what the bear problem is, but they are more than 200 away and they're fleeing. So, there he is. He's calm. He's calm, and just a random 6 fleeing. Like, his spook radius seems different than all the other ones. So let's see. What is that level 6? He's kind of slowly walking away. Let's miss the shot on him. Let's try to put a shot in him. Got one, got two in him. Level 4 just popped up. I'm not really paying attention to much here. I swear that level 4 popped out of nothing though. Okay, now we have another shot off. Come on. Well, I know we at least got two. That's all I care about, is getting it from fingers. Now, actually, probably 3. Yeah, we got 3 bears. Yeah, I think we got 3. After putting that many shots into him, he almost has to be going down. Maybe. And I think he just went down when I did that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add a counter there. And go ahead and jump down to this lake. Oh, wait, this guy might be down here. Yeah, he's still down here. That ought to make 4. Yeah, that was vital, I think. We're going to go collect him first. It's just going to make... So I've been doing a lot of fallow deer and bear grinding. These are the 2 grinds I've set up, fallow deer and bear. Fallow, I really only did it because I heard it was an easier great one. Which I'm 1,100-ish kills into. And don't have any great ones, so... Grinding for my first great one. Saw bears, thought it would be kind of cool. Kind of just went for it. Watched a few tutorials on the bear grinding and that stuff. But for the most part, it's not that hard, so I'm actually gonna add that to the kill counter, because yeah. So if y'all were wondering, we are at 320 kills into this bear grind. So if you heard me say that's why we're probably not getting a great one, that is why. Because 300 isn't much. I see most people get their great one between 800 and 2,000 kills, which is kind of a wide variety, but there's no specific zone to get a great one, really. So I'm just seeing a lot of just tons of other data. So I've seen a few that come in at like 850, then a few that come in. Well, I saw one that came in all the way at 1,900. And then I also, well, this is kind of besides the point, but Scarecrow's grind, his first grind, was all the way at 8,000 kills. So it's really not a guaranteed thing. Like, it's not nothing I can just say and really just, oh, yeah, that's true. I'm going to get a great one. It's going to be different than some other things because it's all basically RNG. So it's going to be a little bit different. So, yeah. Some elk right there. Yeah, that's what I like about the bear grind. You get a ton of, you can see all the elk that are on your map, really. Because 4-Lake Method is actually, this, I bet you could do an elk grind on just these 4 lakes. Because if you've ever done a bear grind, you'll realize there's tons and tons of elk on these lakes. So right now I'm just looking for that blood trail, which I think we actually, oh my gosh, we blasted him. Yeah, I don't think he's running very far after that. I kind of feel bad for the bear. Getting him down. Well, another thing is, these bears, they're tough. So, I feel like Vital is not hard to get, but if you don't get Vital, you're gonna need to track them. So, that's one annoying part about the bear grind, but I don't really care. I like the bear great one, so that's probably what I'm gonna be grinding for a while. I'm gonna grind until probably 800, not really 800, I'm gonna grind until like 900-ish kills. If I don't have a great one yet, I'm just gonna probably slow down on the bear grinding right now. I've really been bear grinding every day. No, I might shoot him. If she's over here, I would just blast her. Oh, she's fleeing. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. There she goes. Smoked her. I hit her. I think. Did I? No, she just hit her jump. Oh, I actually did hit her. Okay, well, let's go grab her, get her away. Give us a little bit of money, even though I really don't need it. This just shows how much I've been bear grinding. $236,000. Well, $236,722 in total, which is not a little amount of money. I feel like. Usually I'm using this for Arzina ammo because I grind with this gun the most. Out of all my whole grinding stuff, I grind with this gun the most because, well, I kill all the bears with it, so I've at least killed 300. And then I've done 2 whitetail grinds that I kind of quit because you can't really mess a grind up. But when I first started grinding, I didn't know what I was doing. So, yeah. And when I first started, actually, I wasn't using this. So it was on my last whitetail grind, and then my fallow grind and my bear grind I'm doing right now. So, yeah, so I'll probably have a good amount of kills through this gun. But it is very convenient being able to blast them, and it's semi, so you just go, you can just keep shooting. You don't need to pull bolt back every time. So we are tracking this mountain lion quite a ways, aren't we? I think we're about to actually buy a ton of ammo for this gun, because even when I'm just going on a hunt for fun, I always bring this gun. Even if it's not giving integrity like that kill, I don't care. So yeah, we did hit her. It just not a really good hit. I don't really care. Get in her way. Okay, so we do have some pressure in our zones from shooting things. But I'm going to go ahead and hop down here. We were just down here a minute ago. There was no bears. So actually, I might even just reset the time back to see if any bears come in their zones. So. Okay, here we are. If you see the thing maybe go black or something, or me to sit still, it's because I'm checking the chat. So I'm also checking if anyone's joining, which no one really is joining. I'm just checking. There bear is. There bear is. So actually, we do get small males sometimes, but those are both good males. I'm just saying, sometimes we get small males, but females are like never acceptable for my grinds. So. Come on. How is this guy not even fleeing? There he goes. I literally hit every spot besides him. There's an outline of him on the ground, probably. Okay, now we smoked him. It was either heart or a brain shot, because he dropped like that. Okay, let's add this to our counter. 1, 2. Now we go ahead and collect our bears. So, 1 bear right here. So these 2 smaller lakes, which is these lakes, I go to these first usually because they usually don't have anything amazing at them. So since they never have much amazing at them, well, okay, actually that's not true. I'm just saying usually they have a lesser amount of bears. So I shoot these first, and then I go to my big lakes for any of my actual trophies. Doesn't make sense, but it's just how I like grinding. So then right here, yeah, we did vital. We got a heart shot. Running heart shot. By accident. Not that good. Okay, now we're gonna go up to this lake. Right now I'm kind of grinding in a X pattern. So. Now I have all these potential zones, so. And I just spooked everything. Look. Which kind of sucks, but. I mean, it's getting bear kills. Go ahead, go down here. Let's see. So now we gotta track him, but I think we definitely got him. It looked like an okay shot. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick him up. And now, let's grind in the X shape like I was talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and hop down to this lake. One second here. I'm probably going to post this in maybe a Discord server. Just somewhere that might get someone to maybe watch it or hop in here. So okay. There we go. Okay, so now let's go down to this lake here. It's 8, so they're probably gonna be here till like 8:30. So, but let's just set the time back. I usually set it to 5, and I don't set it too early to 5, so I'll set it usually around 5:30, because then there's, dang, I dropped my can of Sprite. There's usually a, yeah, it's light outside. At 5, it is light enough to see outside, but it doesn't give a ton of visibility, and especially for like a bear, a black creature, it's gonna be a little bit harder to see than just normally. So okay, so now we're going to go over here. Let's go ahead, blast him, run, move my camera, and blast him. I think those were both pretty vital. So, dropped him. And what about him? He's running. Wait, no, that's him piled up. We're going to go ahead and start fast traveling over to our pickup tent as we add 325 kills. Pretty excited about that. Just kind of feeling good about this grind. So far, if y'all want to know our stats, this is my first ever bear grind. 325 kills, like I just said. 3 diamonds and 1 rare. No super rares. And, well, of course, no great ones. I was thinking, the bear grind, I like it so much. I think after I get my great one, I'm not taking down. The reason being, it's 4 tents. Actually, 8, because including my pickup tents, which I could take down if I ever needed to. Actually, I spined them. But I could take down my pickup tents if I really ever needed to. So I'm really thinking that, I'm just leaving it up. There's no other gray ones on Silver Ridge. I have a few lakes over here, and let's see if we can shoot some bears over here to push them, maybe try to get them in these main zones of ours. Level 4 is just small males. I don't really care. No females. We're just pushing these male bears into our zones. So now we have more to shoot and more chances to have a great one. He's coming for us. There he is. There he is. That's a level 6. We need him. If my aim would be better. There we go. We got him. Yeah, he's going down. There he goes. Okay, we didn't get another hit in M. Sally, but I think that is a good enough hit for him to go ahead and go. Go ahead, auto walk, and check my stream stats. There is no one watching, no one viewing. Per usual. Pretty used to it. So I've actually tried streaming before, but well, what happened was I got yelled at. I posted it in a server, and I posted it in the self-promotion zone, or not zone, the chat. And he's like, well, you aren't supposed to post that there because of that. Yeah, I respect him. I understand him. But it's just, then why have that there? And it wasn't just for him. Anyone else could do it but me. When I did it, he just wanted to yell at me for it. So, yeah. That was the last time I tried streaming, which wasn't on this account. It was on a different account, which... And we got him. And that was actually a good shot. Maybe not. That was a bad shot. At least he's going down. That's all I care about. So, let's go ahead. Pick him up. So he's still alive, but we're just going to add him already because I know that was a vital shot. Or not vital, but that was a kill shot. That's going to take him down. So as we slowly walk over here, we're probably going to need to buy some more ammo soon because I don't think we're going to spawn this great one under 17 more bullets, so probably going to need a little more than that. Yeah, but first technical stream on this count. First stream that just kind of started. Hoping people join. Very low chance. So. I'm actually just gonna go ahead. There's what is. I had to post a channel and a server. Plains Bison. Sounded like a washing machine. Now, I won't lie. If Plains Bison tries going aggressive or if it's a level 5, I mean, I will take him. Because I had a level 5, but it was a guaranteed troll. Literally. Actually, I don't know if it would even be considered a troll. Well, it would be, but it had no even chance of making diamond, which is crazy. Okay, well, we just shot the bear from that lake. It was a male. Now let's go down to this lake, see if we can shoot a bear up here. Trying to force that bear into, you guessed it, our main zone. So I've actually got these down pretty good. There's a female, there's a female. I think that's a female. I've actually got most of these exteriors to female. Every once in a while, for some reason, we have a male out here. So, little oddball of a male. So, we're just... What is that? That's a female. What's that? That's a female. That's a level 1 female. We're going to go ahead and hop over to this lake. Make sure no males are down here. I don't care what level males they are. I just want them gone. So, I do know a few lakes that might not have all female bears. So, that's when we're just going to start going to exteriors and shooting those. So, I'm actually taking down on the zone. I shot a diamond mule deer, but that was basically the only trophy I've ever took from here. Never took, I think I took one level 6 black bear out from here, but, he never came back, so I think we're pretty clear from there. This is the lake here that we're going to actually travel to again, because this lake had some amazing bears at it. So right now we're just kind of letting those respawns, go through and happen. And since that's happening, well, we can just do whatever we want, really. So let's just go ahead. We loaded in. I was checking my chat again. No one for casual. So 800 away, that's really not that bad. So let's see. Is there any roads that'll lead us to there? So there's a road that'll lead us right by and spook all the bears. Which I don't really care. But we could also take this route. which isn't going to be any faster. So we're just going to go ahead and take a random route. What's that? That looks like a bear. Plains bison. Let's see. Okay, we're going to just go ahead, hop on this, and go all the way out. Today I've actually killed 42 bears. Just random thing to say, just killed 42 already today. My goal is to get to about 340, 330. To get me ready for tomorrow. So tomorrow I can get 60-ish kills. Say, what is it? 50-ish kills that'll if I got to 340 today, 60-ish kills, that'll just lead me all the way to 400 kills. Which actually every day I've basically been doing that. So last night was the only night I haven't really been able to do that. It was like 280 and I decided to get off for the night, which is okay. So we got to 300 few kills ago, and then yeah. So we probably already spooked everything because they usually spook around, what is it, like 500 to 300 now. So yeah, I don't really care though. There bear is, if it's a male, we'll take him. We'll take him. Come on, be a male, be a male. Level 5, dude. What are the odds? What is that? What is that? I'm gonna go ahead and collect this guy. Add him to the counter. So, actually, I remember having a few level 4 males and that stuff in this zone. But when I was learning to grind bears, I was more taught, don't leave your level 4s in your exteriors alone. But now I've been told, get males in your zones, try to keep females in your exteriors, and just keep males in your mains. Which, it really isn't that hard. I've been able to do that, and I've been able to do that just fine. Whenever I get a female, I do what they call a swap, which is actually, I think, a few ways to do it, because people all have their own kind of take on it. But the way I do it is, if I have a trophy bear that I want to swap with, say I get a level 9, this goes for any grind. Say for my fallow, if I got a level 5 in an exterior, what I would, because I'm herd managing basically, what I would really do is, I'm sort of herd managing actually, because I don't know, just keeping males out of my exterior zones, sort of. So what I do is I shoot my trophy, and then I'll actually collect him. I taxi him because it's a trophy, and then I would then just go shoot the female, collect her, then you leave your game. Instead of clicking continue, what I do is I go all the way through the maps, and then I click on the map I want to go to, because apparently it will mess with your respawn. So we're actually going to go ahead and probably have the bears probably respawn so far. So let's go ahead and start grinding again. So I'm actually hopping down here just to give it an extra minute, because I just realized this zone, I've had one male bear I had to play with a lot to get him inside a zone. But now it's kind of, yeah. It was weird how it was all working, so. It's a female bear, that's a good sign. That's a level 5 bear, that's not a good sign. That's a trash sign. Really don't. Where the heck did the little bear go? That's a level 7! What in the herd management is going on right now? Oh, that's probably a male too. Watch that. It's about to be like a level 9 male. What the heck? It's a male, so we just want him in our mains. Really, any male I want. Because I guess that level 3 maybe wasn't the best thing to shoot, but like, he's a male, and I would rather have him in a zone than, say, he didn't look rare, but just in case. I think he was a dusky. No, he is black. Yeah. Well, I just like doing that whenever I quickly do that with bears, because with like deer species that have great ones, you can zoom through it and it doesn't matter. But with like, say, anything really else, not anything, but like with other animals such as bears, I pretty much always want to check for fur. And I keep getting used to fallow where I go collect and hit enter immediately, which sells it. So I'm just trying to get used to not doing that. Aren't they over here? They were right next to each other, side by side. Now, on this grind, the rare I got, which I mentioned earlier, was a cinnamon. One of a kind of a cute little rare to get. Pretty excited about that. I didn't really know what a cinnamon looked like at first. He didn't look cinnamon. He just looked like a bear. So that's 2 other males shot from here. Or 3, because I want them to all go, oh, I hate this zone, and jump over here to one of these 4 lakes. We're also checking Lone Island Lake, which is, I've had a few males out here, but usually it's not nothing that notable or crazy, so. Yeah. So we're gonna check the lake, which I've basically put females all over. I don't think there should be literally any males. There shouldn't. And if there is, it's probably pretty small. We're really just managing down. So. Yeah, so we might even hop over to fallow in a minute. I don't really know. We're just basically doing what we're doing. We're just getting it. I had to change the thing to gaming as our tab. It was under people and blogs, which isn't really what we're doing, I guess. Unless our Call the Wild guys making a blog. I don't really think. It's under that. So Miriam Turkey. One of my actual kind of weird fact, but one of my favorite diamonds in the game, or not really favorite diamonds, one of the diamonds I've wanted for a long time that I got recently was the diamond black bear. I don't know. I just like bears a lot. And my dream was to get a diamond. And now I have 3 of them. So. And they're level 2 minors, so. Level 2 female, not minor. Friday morning. Warning call. There's actually some big elk over here. If I was ever doing an elk grind, which they don't have great ones, I know, don't scold me about it. But some people do grinds for diamonds. Yeah. I would do it on, well, of course, I would do it on some of these lakes, because they're really good for elk. There's some lakes I've been to that don't have any elk at all on them, which is pretty crazy. Like, I think this lake was one of them lakes that has literally no elk on it. I've seen plains bison and bears. And bears over here. Which is really all I've seen. So, I also was grinding bears and I let respawns happen. Well, I came back to my computer and I forgot that, oh, I was letting respawns happen, so, well, my game probably isn't at the right time. I didn't think of that. So I just kind of hopped on And I'm going. And literally, I look over. There's a level 5 mule deer. Because it was mule deer time. And I got pretty excited about that. Because diamond muleys are some of the cooler just diamonds in the game in general. So I got really excited. So took him. And he made diamond. So pretty excited about that. New diamond to add my lodge. Mule deer, speaking of mule deer. There bear is. Level 7. Yeah. I usually check those prints because I had a bear that kept running through here, but appears he hasn't been here in a while. Oh. Go ahead, add him to the counter. I'd say around 340 kills. I'm probably ending this stream. It's definitely not a long stream, but no one's in the chat. No one's really watching, so. Really? Yeah. Wait. I didn't see a single bear down here. Sometimes this lake is loaded with all the bear, and sometimes it has none. There, bears. Level 4. Not insanely excited to see that, but it's a bear, so. And it's not a female, so must be doing something right. Let's go ahead, add him. 334 kills, so in about 6 kills, I'm going to stop grinding for the, well, stop live streaming. I might keep grinding, might get to 340, 350, but, well, I'm definitely getting to 340, but maybe 350, maybe a little bit higher. Maybe go for 400, I don't know, but. Also, with bear grinding, I was told to shoot all your bears, so if y'all are wondering, what is he doing? I'm shooting all my bears. That's, my buddy has 2 Great One bears, 3 level 5s, and 1 level 6. He has 2 Great One bears, and, they're both glacier, or actually no, one's spotted, one's glacier, and I literally was able to get on, like, a voice call with him, and he helped me out. He's like, to shoot all your bears. That's how I spawned both mine. Just sniped to level 4. Dude, I'm actually getting all the bears now. That was, a fest. I don't even know how many that was. I just know it was a few. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's about to be 5. Maybe not. Yeah, it's about to be 5. And we'll have 3 bullets to kill our very last bear. Of the stream here. Brilliant. Unless somebody joins, I'm probably ending. So. Ooh, that's a dark, right? Yeah. Kind of looks cinnamon. But it's the dark. Dark almost looks like chestnut, to be honest. We've been at this for 40 minutes here. We've got 53 kills, including all the ones we would have technically just shot. People say, add them after you pick them up. I don't do that. No rare fur types. we hopping over here now? Did not mean to type in chat. If there's one bear down here and we shoot it, we're good. No. Oh. And that looks like a bear to me. Looked awful big. And okay. Don't run far, buddy. Yeah, there you go. 340 kills. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the live here. We got a vital on him, actually. I'm gonna go ahead, probably end the live here. Have a nice night, y'all. Might start a new stream if anyone seems interested. Yeah, I'll see y'all later.